Hello.
Hi, everybody. You're live.
Stamping Kitty and Tabitha Carroll. I can see their comments.
Hi, Tabitha.
So we're on the patio in Phoenix. So there's Phoenix in the background.
It's a beautiful view. Oop. I have my feet up on a chair and I slid it on the tile.
So the Wi-Fi is not so great, so we hope that this holds out for streaming everything here.
So can people see us and hear us okay?
We saw Stamping Kitty. Ooh, ah, lol.
So Stampin' Kitty says that she can hear us and see us fine.
Cool. So we hope this holds out.
Is the house as great as it looked? Yes, it is an absolutely gorgeous home. But you can tell that it was bought as an. Oh my God, Kimmy, quiet on the set. You can tell that it was bought. George, quiet on the set. You can tell it was bought as an investment property. I don't think the people live here ever, which is a shame because you're at the end of a road. You have a huge driveway. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Actually, we were talking about we could have a crop here because we could fit 30 tables out here on the patio. Perfect.
And you might hear the burbling fountain behind us.
So if you have to go to the bathroom, just let us know. We'll stop for a minute.
But we're using the phone because their Wi-Fi, they said that it's not so great, but it's the best they can get in this area. So
Yeah, because we're on the outskirts of town. We are north of Phoenix, right by I don't know if it's a national park or state park, is right over there.
well, I thought it was funny because we passed the Boy Scout camp on the way out.
That looked awesome.
That's how isolated and out here it is that there's a Boy Scout camp. So I thought that was funny.
What is
Carol's watching Waking Home from Work.
it? She's waking home from work?
Hi again. Stop squeaking.
I know. I just had to get it in a position to make my knee most comfortable for me at this time.
So we're looking forward to Creativation
Hi, Lori.
at the Minneapolis airport. Kimmy got to meet Gina K. She saw Gina K. and who else?
Chris Dayton
Chris Dayton.
and Marcy.
And Marcy, she doesn't remember her last name. But she knows her first name more than we did.
So they were going on their way to Creativation also.
And I pushed Kimmy to go over and say hi. She wouldn't go. I was like, go, Kimmy, go say hi. You know you want to say hi to her. Go say hi. And she's like, no, no, no. Then she got up the courage. Bonnie says, hi, Kimmy.
Hi. Can't see Chad.
You want to use my phone?
And we just want to say thank you, Atlanta, for making our day a lot messier.
There's a moth.
Big moth. Because the early morning flight wasn't bad, but when we got to Minneapolis, St. Paul, it was
Want
not
me to do
so
it?
great
I don't know where it is.
Yeah, I just realized that.
because of all the cascade
What
from
do you want to be
Atlanta.
in?
You too?
So Atlanta, our plane was there, but the flight crew, 3 of the 4 flight crew weren't there because they were coming from Atlanta. So we had to wait for them.
Boo, Atlanta.
Yeah. And then when we got here, because of Atlanta, we had to circle around once and then make another approach because the runways were too crowded.
Right. And then something I noticed here, and kind of in Minneapolis, St. Paul, people who were bumped by the Atlanta closing and stuff, they were really nice.
Hi, Deb.
They were really nice.
People who were
Oh
bumped
my!
by the Atlanta
Oh my
closing
God!
Oh my God,
They were
George.
really nice.
Sorry. So, Creativation for us starts tomorrow. We are taking a bunch of classes Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I don't know how we scheduled stuff for Saturday because that's when the show floor opens.
But some of them are on the show floor. Like you go to their booth.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Good thing one of us paid attention.
So tomorrow we're both doing art impressions
I'm doing.
at noon.
Am I doing action cards? I think
Uh,
action cards.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm doing action cards.
And then at 4, I'm doing their watercolor class, which I've taken at Novi, but they have an exclusive stamp each year, so I'm hoping that this will be a 2018 stamp. Yeah, it sure pays to have patience. We saw a few people at the airport not have patience.
Yeah. And then we saw a whole bunch of people who had patience and beer. I think that's why they had patience. We asked the one guy how long he had been there, and he says, I don't know, a couple beers. And what are we taking? We're both taking.
Friday, we're both doing 2 Civics classes.
Is it Friday or Saturday?
Friday.
Friday.
And then Saturday was Spellbinders.
Right, but I think Friday morning we're doing the light up card class.
No, I thought that was Saturday
I don't know.
at their booth.
You tell me where to go.
I can't look because
Yeah, I
our phone is doing the broadcast.
Kimmy's looking. I'm doing art impressions, interactive cards, not action. And yours is not here. She's looking at me and her.
Well, you can only look at one schedule at a time.
And then Friday we're both doing a new way to blend color with chameleon color tops,
Yeah.
which a bunch of people had bought into at the last retreat. So maybe we'll have something at the retreat for the color toppers. And then we're taking 2 physics classes that we get a whole bunch of product for. We get like almost everything that's coming out new.
So the designer showcase and then cards that wow.
And then, Ken, you're right. Saturday, we learned to light up your cards. I know Mary Sarkis was excited about that. Then creative card making with spellbinders. We love our spellbinders. And then we're having an after party on Sunday.
Lori, I looked back at the screen and your comment faded away, so could you repeat it? I totally missed it because I was looking at the schedule.
One thing we were short-sighted on about renting this house, nobody delivers here. We're in the middle of nowhere. We had to do Uber Eats. So if we should come back next year and do this house, we're going to rent a car beforehand. Right now, we're probably going to rent a car after we get off the live chat and the Uber Eats shows up.
But yeah, nothing delivers because that's Phoenix. All that dark space in between.
Well, go take the camera over and show them.
They can't see much more than that.
Oh.
It's nighttime.
This has 4 bedrooms, right? 1,
1,
2,
2,
5 bedrooms.
yeah, 5.
4 upstairs, 1 downstairs, and we're staying in the 1 downstairs because my knee is really hurting. So I didn't want to go up and down the stairs because the house has, I don't know, like 15-foot ceilings. They're bigger than 12. I don't know if they're 15. So there's a lot of stairs going up. And Kimmy and Michael have the master suite for their honeymoon suite.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, last time we figured it would be a trade-off of the convenience of location versus some real privacy and space.
Yeah, so we can,
Because the hotel was kind of noisy. It was one of those hotels where the rooms were around
the
the
outside,
ground floor, had like all the dining area and some seating
and it was all open.
conference area, and it was open up all the way to the balconies, so it was kind of noisy.
And this place was just as expensive as a hotel. So actually, if it were just Ken and I coming to rent this house, it would have been actually cheaper than what we paid for the hotel last year. But last year we could walk across the street too. So we just got done shooting a video that I have to finish editing for.
We have 2 videos shot. We just have to edit them and get them posted.
Right. So one will come out probably tomorrow, maybe, if we can get everything done.
I think we can.
For the close to my heart Hello USA cartridge, digital cartridge. If you don't have the Hello USA cartridge, we're hosting a party with Deb, and Deb has generously agreed to give everyone who orders the digital cartridge or spends $50 or more in our party, she will give them $5 off their next order in the year 2018 of, Deb, is it $50 or more? Or did we say $30 or more? I don't remember what we said. So we'll wait patiently while Deb answers.
And then
How's your day?
the memory decks. She said yes.
She said yes. Yes to 50 or yes to 30? 50. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I said in the video, so that's good.
And people who purchased in this party, whether or not it's the cartridge,
Right.
they get entered in a drawing.
They get entered in a drawing for 50% of the hostess credit. There's only one thing I really want. So it's not like we need other stuff. So we can just give it away.
So Bonnie was just mentioning Diane. So Kimmy's going to be hanging out at the Ranger booth. So she'll probably
Kimmy is now living in the Ranger booth.
get videos of Tim and Diane and things like that.
So yes, Kimmy came along with us. Kimmy and Michael came along with us. And Lori, I know where you live.
She knows where Kimmy lives. She said she better.
Kimmy and Michael came along with us this time, and their job will be to go around to all the different products and take pictures for us and post them to Instagram.
Which will be reflected over to Facebook and Twitter.
We're pretty sure.
Yeah, it will.
Okay.
I checked.
You asked me, and I said I think so, and it's the last I heard.
And then I said yes, it would.
Oh, in the next video with the Hello USA cartridge, you need to watch. You need to watch the bloopers because they are epic. They are epic.
It's his fault.
They are epic. It's totally my fault. I agree. Totally my fault.
And he would do it again to me.
Oh, yeah? When will it be posted? I have to finish editing. We have the putting it all together part already edited. We just have to edit the talking, our opening and stuff like that, and then publish it to YouTube. But like Ken said, the internet here is really slow. So hopefully if I get it edited tonight and start to upload it overnight, it'll be done by tomorrow morning.
So there's that project and the other one.
And the memory decks one is almost done. That's been a work in progress. Because
Well, we finally got it started right before we got sick with the huge bug that I still have the cough.
yeah,
after
still
7
is.
weeks.
He still has the cough. I had a little bit of a cough, but not as much as Kenny.
Well, the cold air on the patio isn't helping it as much.
And by cold, he means it's like, I don't know, 50, maybe 40.
So those are the projects. We didn't get the drawing, but we'll post a drawing winner for our $15 patrons for the gift card.
Right.
And so with Creativation, we're going to be going around talking to people. We'll try to do some live stuff where we can, as internet and access allows us to do. We'll probably be doing a mix of Facebook Live and YouTube Live.
Well, you can do Facebook and then just download it and put it on YouTube.
Okay. So
So
Live will be on Facebook. You'll be able to catch the replays on Facebook or YouTube.
So make sure you've liked the Crash by 2 page so you get notified of when we do
Yeah.
a live.
If you didn't notice, a lot of news went around recently that Facebook is changing their feeds. So they're going to emphasize things from friends and family and posts. Bonnie asked, I know you hurt your knee, but hope it's getting better. So let me finish about Facebook. Facebook changed it so they're going to prioritize your friends and family and posts they've shared. So if you want to still make sure you're seeing our stuff, you have to make sure you've liked Crafts by Two and also try to, like our posts and interact on the posts. Interaction is going to be the big thing.
Right. So if we could bribe you to share our posts.
But you're not supposed to do that.
I'm not. I'm just asking my friends to share my stuff.
And
My knee, haven't had an MRI done. I'm a big boy. I don't know if people know that. I'm a big boy. And apparently I don't fit in the machine. And it was an open MRI machine, which is total BS. Because it's a huge plate on top and a huge plate on bottom and like 18 inches to slide into. And they wanted to put me into like up to my neck for my knee. So my doctor's looking for someplace that truly has a open MRI machine to do my knee. My regular doctor, not the specialist, thinks that it might be rheumatoid arthritis, in addition to either pulling a muscle or tearing my meniscus or something. And he would like to rule that all out. So, that's what that is. So my knee, I have good days and bad days. Sometimes if I'm sitting down and I get up, sometimes I'm like, wow, my knee doesn't hurt at all. And I'm walking around and I'm good. And then sometimes I get up from the same position and go to walk and go, I'm not moving. So while we're here at Creativation on the show floor, I've rented a scooter that I'll try not to run people over with.
And that's what Lori just asked.
Yes, scooter.
And Deb says you look like you're in pain now.
A little bit. From sitting on the plane for so long and being squished into where we were squished into and then having to get up and walk.
Yeah, Phoenix, if you haven't been to the Phoenix airport, like the gates to the baggage claim is like a mile or two away.
Well, and they're doing construction to update the airport, so they have you rerouted all different crazy
Yeah,
ways.
so you have to walk and then go down 2 floors and then walk all the way back.
You can see comments.
Kimmy's all excited because she can see comments.
No.
What was the trick?
I have
Because
no
Sonia
idea.
can't see comments.
Like, I had to go out, I had to go back in. Hello. I just had to keep trying.
Bonnie barely fit in the torture. And I'm sorry I missed the nickname, but somebody else said that air travel is kind of torture today.
Yeah, people were not. Well, people were disappointed. I think they were more disappointed than upset, most of them.
Yeah.
They were disappointed.
I think the prevailing attitudes I saw now were better than when we traveled in December.
Yeah, way better.
December people seem
Well,
angry.
Also, December we were coming back from Disney and entitled people because it was Disney. They think the world owes them instead of being nice. So we have those two videos coming out. I have like 8 other projects partially cut or done that I had to just stop because we weren't shooting the video in time.
And I have things I want to do. I have 2 different Inkscape things I want to do.
Oh, I didn't.
I want to do the rhinestones in Inkscape, finally. It's showing you how to make your own rhinestone designs and do that.
Okay.
Shut up.
We, just so everybody understands, we as a couple have been talking about this project since, I don't know, week 4 of Crafts by 2.
But we got it working in Inkscape.
Yes.
And then Inkscape upgraded, and how we had it didn't work.
Yes.
Now it works again.
So after Inkscape broke it, I walked away from the project. And Ken's been trying still, but I was like, yeah, okay, I'm over here.
So the rhinestones. Oh my gosh. Excuse me.
No, excuse beforehand.
The other thing I want to do is a lot of people still want to
Am
do.
I buying something?
A lot of people have asked about how to draw and learn how to use Inkscape better, and I've been promising that to like Georgia forever and stuff. And I actually
Georgia and Carl Gibbs?
yes, and I did actually a initial project with the lion
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
where I want to show you how to draw and use Inkscape
Uh-oh, food might be here.
to learn how to use the basic tools and draw better and make your own cut
Oops.
files in Inkscape. Top one, Kimmy. Yes, there you go. We can see the foyer, so that's why we're just staring.
Turn around and show them.
We're just staring through the the big windows into the foyer.
Oh, and there's poor Michael. No, they're here, Kimmy. They're here.
She can't hear you, and she's not paying attention.
Let me call this person back. Contact message.
So sorry, we ordered some food, and it was supposed to be delivered.
It's here.
There's no one out there.
Maybe he's over here.
So, adventures of getting dinner. So sorry for the interruption.
Because the front door doesn't look like a front door. Because the front door is kind of in the back of the house. Because the front of the house looks out onto the city. Did he see you?
No, he's kind of one of
Yeah, I asked him to come around back.
them.
Oh, someone will get food. Yes.
Mansion problems. Actually, the entrance, the gate for, there's a house like right down the hill. The gate for that house is right next to the gate for this house, but it doesn't like, it's a wall, so it doesn't look like you can go that way. So that's kind of crazy.
You know what we could do maybe?
What?
I'm going to throw it out there, and we've never talked about this before, and you're probably going to be angry with
So it's
me.
probably some insane idea.
Maybe if we rent this house again for Creativation, maybe for patrons of a certain level, we can offer to have them do a raffle to have them come to Creativation also, and they can stay in the house with us.
Okay, we get how many tickets? 6?
6 or 8, I don't remember which.
So we could do that. People would have to pay their own airfare to get here. We're not going
Right.
to sponsor the airfare.
But you wouldn't have to pay for hotel. We would cover that because we have this.
Food's here.
You'd have to
yay.
do dishes. People who come have to do dishes. Someone has to carry our coat. No, I'm joking.
You might have to rent your own car because we'll have our car if we rent a car.
Right.
Yeah.
Or maybe we can all kick in and get like a minivan or something.
So we could do that. You guys can eat. It's fine.
Okay, bye.
Not you.
Look, you said you guys. Last I checked. Guy. Rent a stretch Hummer.
We actually saw a Hummer when we were waiting for the Uber at the airport.
Lori, we don't make cricket money anymore, honey.
So, Creativation. We're going to be looking at the different booths and stuff. Are there any booths? We had shared the list of exhibitors in the map.
Ranger doesn't count.
Are there any booths that people were hoping specifically we would hit? Of course, we're going to go to probably all the major people, but if there's any of those little crafter companies that you know are going to be here from the exhibitor list, let us know.
Doodlebug. Alta New is going to be here.
Who's that?
They do the turnaround stamps that I
No,
love.
that's Concord and Mike.
Oh, dang.
But
Alta
they are-
New, they have the shaded inks that I've been getting and the layered flower stamps and stuff. And did you know they had layered flower dyes?
No. But Concord
You
and
know,
Mike.
Jennifer McGuire is going to put him in the poorhouse. Just saying.
So, Stamping Kitty mentioned the layering stamps and all that. So,
Concord and Mike will
art
be-
impression stamps. Yep, I'll be stalking them totally.
Anything yarn.
Something new and cool like diamond dots. There's always like an incredible yarn display. Like they had Yarnia
Yeah, they had Yarnia.
I remember.
the 1 year and stuff. So we'll see.
So-
I think that's whatchamacallit, Lion. Isn't it Lion something?
I don't know.
Yarn? Tabitha?
Unique storage ideas.
Deflecto will be here again. Love their storage stuff. And you can get Deflecto stuff dirt cheap from Michaels under the Recollection brand. I don't know if it's still on sale, but it was on sale for 50% off. And then
You want that?
they have a coupon often lately for 20% or 25% off everything, including sale products. And that brings it down to cheaper than we can buy at wholesale. And they have pretty colors.
Margaret M. says it's difficult to find diamond dots in stores, actually impossible.
Yep.
Tabitha says, I think Clover is there.
The pool company?
No.
Is that a regional joke that doesn't play well?
So Tabitha said Lion Brand Yarns.
Doris.
It was such an obvious name. I couldn't.
Doris is Michael's now, though. Michael's bought Doris.
Did
And I've
Nichols
known-
buy Doris?
Yeah.
Okay.
Michael's bought Doris, and I've noticed, like, on Consumer Crafts, which is the Doris direct sales channel, their prices have gone up to match Michael's prices on stuff.
Crafters
There's-
Companions go do
Yep, Crafter's Companion will be there. They'll probably have the Gemini Junior, though. I know some of the stuff from We Are Memory Keepers has already been on HSN, but they're launching it in other stores in 2018, like the candle maker I got you for Christmas.
that. Gel press.
Oh, yeah, the gel presses, they'll be there.
And next to them is Red Heart Yarn.
Oh, Red Heart Yarn. I know Red Heart Yarn. My
Sa-
parents use that.
They always have a big display too. Tag Punch? Not familiar with Tag Punch. Yarn accessories about flexible kneading needles. Okay.
Here are
Yeah,
Michael's bought Doris.
right before the holidays, before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think so.
And We Are Memories Keepers new punch board. We always go to We Are Memory Keepers. They're always
Who
really
asked
nice.
about? I don't have my glasses, so I can't see. So,
Who asked about what?
We are memory keepers.
Tabitha.
Tabitha, or whoever asked about We Are Memory Keepers. Was
Tabitha.
Tabitha or Scrappy and Kitty?
Tabitha.
Tabitha. We Are Memory Keepers blog shows some of the pictures of the new stuff. They have a punch board organizer. They have a tag punch board.
For Doris or We Are Memory Keepers?
We Are Memory Keepers. What did I say? Did I say
You were
something?
talking about Michaels.
Oh, totally. Switch gears. going over to We Are Memory Keepers. I think Scrapping Kitty asked about We Are Memory Keepers.
Stamping Kitty?
Stamping Kitty. Scrapping Kitty, Stamping Kitty.
Yes.
She can stamp me when she sees me.
Just get to a point instead.
But you could see some of their tools and stuff that they're coming out with. They like us and we like them a lot. Them and who else?
Veronica, VP. Stamping Kitty, VP. Vice President of Stamping Kitties.
What's the other booth that we like that what's his name went to work for? DCWV. They like us.
Art things,
The foil people.
Thermoweb.
Thermoweb.
And that's where Gina K will be
Yep.
with the Thermoweb
Gina
booth.
Kay will be there.
art binder.
And Lori told me to tell her thank you for saving her Christmas card, so I'll do
I
that.
saw that comment too.
Now I have to pee. I don't like this fountain. Remove it and put a hot tub in.
So we'll be going around the floor. Normally we can get around the floor like a solid 2 or 3 times. And then we walk around hitting a lot of more specific.
Well, now that I'm in a scooter, I'm just gonna like.
Yeah, I know. He's gonna be like, I'm not tired at all after Ken has walked 5 football fields.
Ooh, maybe I'll do a live and put the phone on the front of the scooter.
Catherine Pooler.
She is there, yep. She is next to Bruce Monroe.
Oh, she's next to Brutus Monroe. And across the street from Ken Oliver.
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to find it here on the list.
And of course, George will want to go to Tonic to see what next 500 item thing we're buying everything of.
I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't bought Tonic in at least.
Because you bought everything from 2017 for Tonic.
Oh, did I?
Deco art, did we already say that? Plaid?
Oh yeah, Plaid. What's his name's gonna be there from in Plaid now? He must be a spokesperson.
I don't know what's his name is.
That guy that we met with the funny glasses.
Oh, Joe Rotella.
Yeah, Joe Rotella's doing stuff for Plaid. On
And
Saturday.
Tabitha asked if we think Misty will have something new. You never know.
Her booth is right near
Bruce.
Catherine Pooler's. So,
I would think that she would try to innovate something.
Especially with all the competition out there now.
Well, isn't one of the things that she has, I don't know if it's new, is her mouse pad new?
this year, I think.
Yeah, maybe her mouse, she'll do mouse pads for the bigger ones or
Got
something.
bags.
And
Yeah,
hopefully,
she's got bags that are way overpriced, unfortunately, that you can get cheaper and prettier colors that don't say My Sweet Petunia.
I do want to have the opportunity to see for ourselves Tim Holtz's new inking board thing.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the matte.
tempered glass.
The tempered
and
glass matte.
I need that now.
I want to see that in person. Deb says all of her stuff is overpriced.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it can be.
My Sweet Petunia?
Yeah.
Everything is overpriced but her inlay tools. That,
The corners.
yeah, the corners and stuff, because those were like $15.
And check out his new brushes too.
Oh, Lawn Fawn.
Oh yeah, Lawn
Yeah,
Fawn.
we always go by Lawn Fun.
Avery.
I need to check our email to see who we talked to at Lawn Fawn.
Hi, Georgia. I was talking
Hi, Georgia.
about you earlier.
Faber Castell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we go to the Faber-Castell.
And then a bunch of our friends and people that we know are doing make and take projects.
And of course, Pen Blade.
Our pen blade. I emailed Ariel, and she hasn't emailed us back. I'm afraid that maybe she doesn't work there anymore.
Bo Bunny. People love Bo Bunny.
Didn't we know Ariel doesn't work there?
No, Ariel
Was
was
the
there.
other
It's
lady.
the other one. Ariel, my under the sea lady. Under the sea. Used my pen blade.
But Georgia, it was all good. I was saying that one of the videos I'm working on is about drawing in Inkscape because I promised you that a long time ago at one of the retreats.
Okay, food's here. I think we need to wrap this up. We'll be doing lots of lives and stuff for
Yep,
people.
we'll be doing more lives, and we'll probably do a quick little overview because some stuff in the hallways, they usually have some stuff set up.
Yeah.
So you might be able to see some stuff tomorrow.
And all the new and hot products.
And George, well, those they fill up later, so we'll see. And George's new toy, 360-degree camera.
360-degree camera.
Our Patreon events for now are probably going to be on YouTube,
Yeah.
Veronica, because the testing of that other chat through Patreon, it's kind of out of their test phase. It's live now, and it's going to be expensive
Yeah. It's going to be like $45 a month.
and even more. So
Yeah. So. All right, guys. It's getting cold out. My feet are cold from the marble floor.
Surprise birthday party! Happy birthday, Veronica.
Yay! Surprise!
Okay, so we're cold, coughing, and food's here. So
Oh, hungry.
we're gonna sign off. So we'll see you later this week.
Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you later.
Good night.
Night.
Say goodnight, Kimmy.
Night.
You're supposed
Bye.
to say goodnight, Kimmy.
Ooh, look at my finger. Brr.
Monster.